Hey, my name's Gary Purcell, owner-manager of Scottyland Camping Resorts, and it's back as far as I can remember. We have a gentleman standing down in the park that's been here for a long, long time.
My name is Bill. I'm the service manager at Lug Nuts Tire Service and Custom Auto in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. We've had our Muffler man, he's been here since 1967.
We have our cowboy Sam. We purchased him in 1962.
People often ask me, what is it about muffler men? Why are you so interested in these big fiberglass giants? And I've often asked myself the same question. Why do I track these guys? What is the lure here to muffler men? Sometimes I've thought, is this just me? Am I the only one that's really interested in these guys? Am I the only one that sees this just really cool nook of Americana and the mystery behind it all? And the answer is definitely a resounding no. I'm just one of thousands of people that know about muffler men, find them interesting, and that number is growing every day. You see a lot of people stop and take pictures and stuff?
Every day there's at least two or three. Every day. Yep. It's amazing. They'll stop right in the middle of the road to stop and get pictures. It's a lot. It's been a lot of fun since we've got it.
Sunday mornings, a lot of the grandparents come with the little kids because he's so tall. They walk around on him. He gets his picture taken a lot. He's neat.
In the beginning, the plan was, let's see how many muffler men I can find. And then that kind of grew into the episodes and the website. And then I never really thought about going past that. And I think somewhere down in me, from that very first time I saw a picture of the Mortons Muffler Men, something in me wanted to go farther than just go see it. Something in me wanted to do something about this, to restore a little bit of 1960s America and bring it back into 2014. I was able to meet with the owners, a couple who have had and owned the Muffler Man since 1995. They found this guy at a going out of business pawn shop down in Clarksville, Tennessee. They hauled this thing home in their Ford Ranger with his feet sticking out the back. The neatest thing was when I took in a photo book. For the first time, they were able to see what the head actually looked like that went with their giant. I saw an instant excitement in their eyes and oh, well, how do we get a hold of one of these? Getting a hold of a Muffler Man head isn't sadly as simple as going down to Walmart and seeing if they're in stock. Muffler Men parts were all made in the 1960s and in the very early 1970s. And once International Fiberglass closed in 1972, that was it. The molds were destroyed and you had what you had. But there was a solution out there, and over time, I eventually ran across the one and only Mark Klein.
First came across one of the Muffler Men statues just down the road here about maybe, it was in Roanoke. And I got a hold of one of them and made a mold of it. And that was probably about 20 years ago. And then this guy, Joel, he gives me a call, or actually emails me first, and was inquisitive about where these figures came from and, that I was doing them now. So Joel tells me about this Muffler Man in Kentucky that is missing parts. The arms and the head, they're gone. And so he gets this plan that perhaps, I could use some of my molds and he could, find a way to present these pieces to this sad old piece that needs new life to it.
Of course, the first thing you're thinking is, money, Kickstarter, how are we going to get this going? And that stuff all takes so long to do. And so going on faith that this Kickstarter would do well, that many other people would catch this vision, we went ahead and made arrangements with Mark Klein to drive up to Natural Bridge, Virginia, meet him, and start going to work on getting new Muffler Man parts made for this guy in Morton's Gap.
You know, if people like Joel and myself and are not going to come to its rescue, who is?
So the plan is, we've had the dream, we've had the idea to rehead the Morton's Gap Muffler Man. We've acted on that, we found Mark Klein, we've worked with him to produce the parts needed, and that's where we sit, that's where we stand. The project is to restore the Morton's Gap Muffler Man back to the way he looked in 1962. He's still going to show some signs of wear and tear. We're not going to completely restore him, but we do want to get him back to what he should be. We're not restoring Mount Rushmore here or, you know, fixing cracks in the Statue of Liberty. But I think Muffler Men have a really special place in American history, especially roadside American history. And just to make a small dent in keeping something like that alive is something I really find priceless, worth much more than the few dollars we're putting in to getting him put back together.
So I had the mold of the head, and we went into my shop and poured this up, popped it out. So now we got the head and the arms. And then Joel says, hey, wait a minute, we need an axe. I said, oh, yes. Okay, yes, absolutely. So while they were here, I produced this axe, which will fit into the hands, and hopefully he'll be complete. He'll be happy. Joel will be happy. I'll be happy. Everybody that sees him will be happy. Man, that's what it's all about. These pieces to bring happiness to the world. We need at least 3,000 or 4,000 in every country, and I think everybody would be happy. No more wars. You see a Muffler Man in the morning outside your window, man, how could you not be happy, right?